morning, welcome back. We are at the same, headlamps on. Welcome back. We're at the same location as we were in the last video, but the difference being is I've got completely clear skies going on right now. This is going to be really interesting when it comes to the lighting because my main focus is the aspen trees that are closest and the huge pine tree that's amongst the aspens right there. It's really, to me, it just really stands out because it's going to be last to be lit by the sun. So I'm not sure how the background, the distant background is going to look by the time the sun gets high enough to light these trees a bit. It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds. Yeah, just another great morning out in nature. A little chilly, but that's what jackets and gloves are for. I'm not sure on this composition if I want to do the 65 by 24 or 16 by 9. So the light is just starting to hit the peaks here. I was hoping this morning for a few clouds back there as well, just none in the east, but I'll take this because I really want to get light on those aspens right there. So, all right, so here's what we're hoping for as the light comes through, is that the mountains stay with some nice shadowing by the time the aspens get lit. So fingers crossed that it works out that way. I'm not sure if it will, but we'll see. We'll play around. It's all about being out here and enjoying anyway. So I'm gonna try some of these pocket warmers for my hands because it's definitely below freezing. There's some frost on the top of the car. All right, so starting to get some of that light back across the All right, so the sun has popped over the hill. We got a little bit of light that hit this first group of aspens, which is really nice. So yeah, you can see that it's lit up. Let's turn here, zoom a little bit there. You can see where it's starting to light up the hill right here, which is really nice. We just needed to break over and start lighting that up. So I'll be honest, I'm not quite liking where I am with the composition right now. I think maybe my angle's just a little bit off because we're just getting, I don't know, it's just a little dull directly behind the aspens. There's some shadowing here and over here. I'm gonna jump up here on the hill and see if being up another 10 or 15 feet, I think if I get up on the hill, it's going to show a little more of the valley behind. So let's attempt this. Yeah, there's a little group of aspen down low in the valley that's the light's starting to hit, and it's a nice tight shot of that. Looks really cool from up there. But I'm also going to grab the 32 to 64 and head up there and see how I like that. So I went ahead and threw the 64 to 32 on, and I'm grabbing a lot more of the scene, obviously, because it's wider. If you look somewhere in the frame here, you can see the top of the aspens are just starting to get lit up. Yeah, but surprisingly, those lower aspens looked really good with the long lens. All right, so I've put the 100 to 200 back on, and I've just been, picking out some little spots. There is a little pine tree right down over in this area that looks really nice because it's being side lit and is still sort of the background in shadow. That looks nice. And then I went ahead and took a couple images of this right here too. It looks pretty nice. So. One of the great things about coming out and not being 100% set on the photo you're trying to get is that it leaves yourself open to seeing other possibilities. I do think that the image I was coming here for is not going to work out the way I was envisioning, and that happens probably more times than not. But if you're not over fixated on just that one image, it gives you a chance to, see other photos to be taken. I mean, out over here right now looks pretty cool. Yeah, the lighting's just nice. It's simple. There's nothing super dramatic that's happening. They're just nicely lit images. These little pocket warmers are pretty nice. Might have to start using these a little bit more. But if you look in the background here, you can see that the sun is finally starting to hit those aspens quite a bit. So I can see how many of those trees have lost their leaves over the last day or two with the winds, but it's all good. It's a fun time. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Check out the description below. There's links to my website where I have prints for sale. I have some t-shirts that I designed. Let's do little self-promotion here. Just real simple. You can't see it. Anyway, if you follow the link, you can see there's a couple different designs on there. All right, I think it's time for breakfast. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.